Hey everybody, welcome to Ask Deb. I am so excited that you're here. Today, we're going to be talking about motivation, right? You know, I get this question all the time. Deb, how do I stay motivated to get myself to do the really, really tough stuff, especially when I don't want to do it because I'm in overwhelm. I've got so many things to do. I'm easily distracted, and I tend to lose momentum, and I have to start over again. Okay, that was a long question, but you get it, right? So is that you? And if it is, today's Ask Deb is exactly what you're looking for. So welcome everybody. It is fabulous to see you. I see you checking in. It is great to see you guys. Grab something to write with. We're going to have a lot of fun today. So if you don't know me, my name is Deb Erickson, and I am a business mindset coach. I work exclusively with women in the network marketing and direct selling industry. And I do that because I love you guys, because I know that this is a place where if you will spend time developing who you are as an individual, if you up-level your confidence, if you up-level your core belief in yourself, your worthiness, your deservability, your enoughness, if you do the work, you will be rewarded in this industry. And so I love the industry. I love you. I want to support you. So let's get started. We're going to be talking today about motivating yourself, right? Keeping yourself motivated, keeping yourself in high belief, high energy, focused, intentional in your business. So if you're struggling with that, first of all, let me just say you're not alone. In fact, you have a normal brain, and your brain distracts. Your brain doesn't remember. Your brain loses attention, a focus. It makes excuses. It does all of that. So welcome to being human, right? And so don't beat yourself up for it, but instead learn how to be smarter than your brain. You got to be the boss of your brain. And so we're going to talk first about the conscious mind. And let me just tell you this, guys. If you want to keep motivated, stay motivated, find motivation, and have it really run you and your business, then I'm going to tell you this. You have to grab the attention of your conscious mind and hold it on what you want, on your goals. So here's the thing about the conscious mind. It loses focus every 8 to 10 seconds. Every 8 to 10 seconds, it's distracted. And that's not even ADD. That's just normal. Okay, 8 to 10 seconds, it's like, oh, something shiny over there. And so because your conscious mind wanders, it's really easy for it to be off in no time at all. What you've got to be able to do is bring your focus back, bring your attention back, and bring it back right now. Now, when you bring it back, and by the way, if you are a normal human being, you will have to recapture your conscious, focused attention and bring it back to what you want it to do multiple times every hour. Hear it? Multiple times an hour. You have to have the tools to say, whoa, wait a minute, over here, come back over here. So my suggestion is you've got to have a vision board. You've got to have goals that are spelled out, very specific, very clear. A vision board gives your brain a visual target, and you can use that over and over and over every hour. I tell people, put your vision board on your phone, put it on your laptop, put it on all over the house, so that every time you engage in anything, you have an opportunity to come back, right? Bring your attention back to what you want. But let's talk about step 2, which is you've got to manage your fear center. The fear center of your brain is the most powerful piece of the brain. It has 97% of the power to distract you and pull you off and basically communicate to you that you should avoid the things that you want. Okay. Now, this fear center, when it gets activated, it will cause you to move in reverse. So take your left hand, grab yourself by the scuff of the neck, and pull yourself backwards. That's what the fear center is doing all the time. It's pulling you back. It's causing you to resist and avoid. I call it the stop center of the brain because it stops forward motion when we activate it. So what do you need to do when the fear center is activated? We need to soothe it. right? We need to calm the fear center down and allow it to go back to sleep. And then we activate the motivation center or the go center of the brain so we keep ourselves in action. So as we're silencing the fear center and activating the go center, you already know what it is you want. Now you can get yourself moving into action. So what's the best way to activate the motivation center of the brain is to have a big fat why. Okay, a why that makes you cry, a why that moves your core, a why that basically no matter how big the fear center is, a why is going to cause you to get across the barrier anyway, do it anyway, because it's so important to you. You have a big fat why. So do you have a big fat why? Do you know what you want and why you want it? And is your why so compelling you'd walk across fire to get there? Well, if you don't have a big why, that could be the issue right there, right? You may need to do some work to search and find that big core why. But let me be clear, once you have it, you have your what and your why, remember your conscious mind's going to lose focus every 8 to 10 seconds. So you have to remind yourself of it multiple times every hour. Starting to see a pattern. But that's not all. After you know your what and your why, then you've got to deal with 3 other key motivating factors. And that is the belief that you can achieve this goal. That's that internal absolute confidence that you've got what it takes to achieve the goal. And then secondly, you have to know it in every fiber of your being that you will do whatever is required. You will do what it takes. You will move past your fear. You will challenge your self-sabotage. You will overcome bad habits. You won't be denied. You will do what it takes. Feel it? You've got to have a powerful will and determination. And finally, the third key motivator is going to be your feeling of enoughness. That it's a knowingness, it's a belief, but most importantly, it's the feeling that you are enough and you deserve to have this. You deserve to experience this goal. You deserve it. You're worthy of it. Feel it? So you got to believe you can, you got to know that you will, and you got to feel that down in the core of your being, you deserve it. And guess what? Your conscious mind will forget. Every 8 to 10 seconds, you will get distracted. And so you need to remind yourself, every 8 to 10 seconds, you need to remind yourself that you know you can, that you absolutely know you will, and that you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are enough. And you got to do that multiple times an hour. So again, now you guys are seeing the pattern. So when people say to me, what's the easy way to motivate myself? I kind of bite my lip and I go, you know what? There's no easy way. There's no easy way. It's work. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's work. You have to work to stay motivated in the early days. Let me be clear, right? That what you're doing is you are creating a new habit. You're creating a new neural pathway. If my fingers were little neurons in my brain, they're connecting, they're creating new neural pathways. And in the early days, you have to work at it. It takes effort. You got to remember it. You got to have your tools. You got to use your tools multiple times an hour in order to get yourself where it is you want to be, so that your what is a 10. I know what I want. I know why I want it. I got a big fat why. And I know that I can, right? My can is a 10. I can. And my I will is at a 10. I will do whatever it takes. And I know that I'm enough. I know that I deserve it. Now, guys, when you live in this energy, you are unstoppable. You won't be denied. But it isn't easy to keep yourself there. I just got to be honest. You're going to have to work at it in the early days. But here's the beauty of your mind. Your mind loves patterns. It loves habits. It loves the rhythm of doing the same thing over and over and over. And so right now, you've got patterns of distraction. You've got habits of doubt. You've got a rhythm of going into overwhelm and getting distracted and losing your confidence. But guys, just as easily as that was created, you can create new habits, new patterns, new beliefs, new determination. And if you're willing to do the work to remind your mind, right, multiple times an hour, if you're willing to do that, guess what? Your brain will latch on to this new pattern, and in a very short period of time, it becomes who you are. It becomes your core identity. It becomes the driving force inside of you. It just is who you are. And the beautiful thing is, once that happens, that's your new autopilot. That's your new pattern and habit that your brain will repeat by itself. So maybe you only have to remind yourself multiple times a day instead of multiple times an hour. But it isn't long until you are coming from that energy, not trying to remind yourself to have that energy. You guys feel it? So when I say to you, staying motivated is critical. It's critical to your business success. I'm not kidding. If you don't stay motivated, you will never reach the goals you want to reach. You must stay motivated, because when you don't stay motivated, if you lose that momentum and you have to get motivated again, you're always starting over again. You can never climb the hill, because it's kind of like you take a few steps and you work really hard to get to a certain level, and then you slide back down. You're starting over again. You'll never get to the top with that strategy. I gotta be honest. The only way that you're going to get where you really want to go is to stay motivated. You got to activate the motivation center multiple times an hour intentionally until it becomes the driving force of who you are. Once that happens, everything begins to shift. And what you're going to do is find yourself motivated moment to moment to moment. It's your core identity. The energy continues to move. You wake up, and instead of being back at ground zero every day, you pick up where you left off. And then there will be a day when you will call me and you'll say, "You were right, Deb. You were right. This is the easiest thing I've ever done now. Oh, I put in the work. Oh, I stayed focused. Oh, I used all my neural tools. Oh, I did everything you told me to do to stay focused on my what, and I found my big fat why, and I changed my belief about I can, and I elevated my determination and my willingness to do what it takes, and most of all, I elevated that core sense of my enoughness. And you know what? I did it so much for so long that it became me. And then, guess what? The business is easy because you're living in flow. It's effortless. People are magnetically attracted to you. They love your energy. They love your mojo. People follow you. They say yes to you. Why? Because you did the work. Because you did the work to get you where you need to be so that others willingly follow you. You know why? Because they want what you have. They want what you're feeling. It's not just a lifestyle. It's not just I want to make money. It's I want what you have. I want that knowing. I want that feeling. I want that energy. I want that direction. I want that motivation, that passion. See, people want that energy. So how do you stay motivated? You do the work. You do the work until it becomes who you are. Feel it? Good. All right, guys, I hope you have loved this Ask Deb. Do me a favor and tell me what you are committed to do. But post it today and just identify, what are you going to do with this information? Are you going to commit every single hour to do the work day in and day out, right? To bring your attention back, to focus on your what, focus on your why, elevate that sense of knowing that you can and that you will and that you are enough. Are you willing to do the work? Tell me it. I want to hear it. I want a public proclamation that you're willing to do the work, that you're going to do what it takes. And then go to work, guys. Go to work. And then tell me how it changes your life. I can't wait to hear your success story. We'll post it on our website. We'll put it on our Facebook page. We want to celebrate those of you who are doing what it takes to change the internal process so that you can express out into the world your greatness. I'm Deb Erickson, and I would love to be your business mindset coach. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.